Let's start by talking about Angela Simmons. Most of you probably know her from reality TV, but Angela is so much more than just a celebrity. She's a successful entrepreneur, fashion icon, and influencer who has built her own empire in the fashion and lifestyle space. Growing up in the spotlight as the daughter of hip-hop legend Rev Run, Angela learned early on how to balance fame with building her own identity. Over the years, she's crafted a reputation for being confident, driven, and fiercely independent. But behind all the glam, Angela's love life has always been a roller coaster, with high-profile relationships that have played out in the public eye. Now it seems she's ready to take a bold step, and that step involves none other than Yo Gotti. Speaking of Yo Gotti, he's a name that almost everyone in the hip-hop world respects. He's been grinding for years, turning his talent into a multi-million-dollar career with hit records and a growing business empire. Yo Gotti isn't just a rapper. He's a savvy businessman who knows how to protect his brand and his personal life. Over time, he's become more cautious about who he lets into his inner circle, especially when it comes to romantic relationships. The man knows that one wrong move can damage not just his career, but the peace he's worked so hard to create. That's why this story about him and Angela Simmons is so intriguing. It reveals a rare glimpse of vulnerability and hesitation from a man who usually keeps his personal life under wraps. Now let's talk about the third piece of this puzzle, Glorilla. She's one of the fastest rising stars in the rap scene, known for her unapologetic style and confident presence. Glorilla burst onto the scene with energy and boldness, quickly earning respect from fans and fellow artists alike. Her music speaks to empowerment and resilience, and she's not someone who backs down from confrontation or competition. So, when reports started surfacing that Yo Gotti was hesitant to go on a secret date with Angela because of Glorilla, people sat up and took notice. What's the connection here? And why would Glorilla's presence make Yo Gotti think twice? Here's where things get juicy. According to insiders, Angela Simmons has expressed a strong desire to have a secret, private date with Yo Gotti. It's clear there's some chemistry and history between the two, something unresolved that Angela wants to explore away from the public eye. However, Yo Gotti is reportedly afraid to go through with it because he's worried about Glorilla's reaction. Whether Glorilla and Yo Gotti share a close friendship, a professional relationship, or something more personal, her influence seems significant enough that he doesn't want to stir the pot. Imagine being torn between wanting to pursue a personal connection with someone you care about and fearing the consequences it might have on your other relationships or your public image. That's the dilemma Yo Gotti is facing. It's a situation many people can relate to, but when you're in the spotlight, those stakes become tenfold. The fear of drama, public scrutiny, and fractured relationships can be paralyzing. What exactly is Yo Gotti afraid of? Is it simply the fear of conflict with Glorilla, or is there a deeper concern? Some speculate that Yo Gotti's hesitation stems from a desire to avoid unnecessary drama. In the music industry, alliances and friendships are key, and creating tension between influential figures could jeopardize his professional network. Others believe that Yo Gotti might be navigating some complicated personal history with Glorilla. Maybe there's jealousy, rivalry, or even unresolved feelings that make the idea of a secret date with Angela feel risky. Yo Gotti's decision to hold back might also reflect his growth and maturity. He's not the reckless newcomer anymore. He's someone who thinks carefully about his moves, especially when it comes to relationships. This fear of glorifying conflict or creating a public spectacle might explain why he's so cautious, even if it means missing a chance at happiness with Angela. On the flip side, Angela Simmons is reportedly feeling frustrated. Wanting to spend time with someone you care about is a basic human desire. But when fame and outside influences interfere, it complicates everything. Angela's career has always been about empowerment and authenticity, so it's no surprise that she's pushing for a connection that feels real and private. The fact that she wants this date to remain secret tells us she values discretion and maybe wants to avoid the circus that often surrounds celebrity romances. Angela is likely grappling with mixed emotions. Hope that Yo Gotti might agree, but also disappointment and hurt at his hesitation. She's probably wondering why something that seems simple to her is so complicated for him. This tension between two people who care about each other, but are held back by external pressures, makes the story so compelling. Now, let's not forget about Glorilla. Her role in this drama is crucial, yet somewhat mysterious. Is she a close friend of Yo Gotti who feels protective or territorial? Or is she more than a friend, making the situation even more emotionally charged? The rumors swirling around social media suggest that Glorilla's presence has a very real impact on Yo Gotti's decisions. Whether she's aware of the secret date plans or not, her potential reaction is enough to make Yo Gotti pause. Fans have been debating fiercely about Glorilla's position in all of this. Some say she deserves respect and consideration, especially if she shares a personal bond with Yo Gotti. Others speculate that maybe her influence is being exaggerated by rumors and jealousy. Either way, Glorilla's presence adds a layer of tension and complexity to what could have been a simple date request. Speaking of fans, social media has exploded with opinions on this story. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are flooded with theories, memes, and heated debates. Some fans applaud Yo Gotti for being cautious and avoiding drama. They say he's smart to keep the peace, especially in an industry where reputation matters. Others criticize him for letting fear control his love life and argue that he should take a chance on Angela if that's what he wants. Angela's supporters are vocal too. They empathize with her desire for privacy and genuine connection. Many fans believe she deserves to be happy without being caught in a tug-of-war between two powerful personalities. Then there's a vocal group defending Glorilla, insisting she deserves respect and that her feelings shouldn't be dismissed. This fan division shows how invested people are in this story. It's more than just gossip. It's about relationships, loyalty, and the complexities of navigating love under the spotlight. One of the most important things this story reveals is how emotionally taxing celebrity relationships can be. We often see the glamour, the parties, and the public appearances, but rarely do we get a glimpse into the internal struggles and conflicts. For Angela, Yo Gotti, and Glorilla, the pressure to maintain a certain image while dealing with real feelings creates a tough balancing act. Angela's desire for a secret date is a reminder that even celebrities want moments of privacy and normalcy. Yo Gotti's fear of upsetting Glorilla shows how interconnected relationships can be in this world, where personal and professional lines blur. And Glorilla's role reminds us that no one is immune to feelings of jealousy, fear, or uncertainty. So, what's next? Will Yo Gotti overcome his fears and say yes to Angela's secret date? Could this be the start of a new chapter for them, or will the tension with Glorilla keep them apart? Maybe this story will lead to an unexpected resolution, a peaceful understanding between all three, or even a new friendship that surprises everyone. Alternatively, the drama could escalate, leading to public statements, social media feuds, or even professional fallout. That's the unpredictable nature of celebrity relationships. One moment everything seems calm, and the next, the internet is buzzing with breaking news. In the end, this story is about more than just a secret date. It's about how love, loyalty, and fear intersect in the complicated world of fame. It's a reminder that behind every headline, there are real people with real emotions. As fans, we get to watch, speculate, and hope for a happy ending, whatever that might look like. So what do you think? Should Yo Gotti put aside his fears and go on that secret date with Angela? Or is he right to be cautious because of Glorilla's influence? And how do you think Angela is handling all this behind the scenes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think.